Hello, everyone. Welcome to Two Truths, One Lie. You know, I have to apologize for what I put you through in the last time I was in this seat many years ago. And I haven't quite recovered from it since. It haunts me to this very day, and I haven't lived it down, and I think it's time for some exposure therapy. So I'm stepping back in the hot seat. We're gonna play this Two Truths, One Lie game. We got Chanse here. He's never played this before, and I'm not sure he even knows what this video format is. So let me explain it to everyone here. So the way that this game is supposed to go is we're gonna say 3 things about ourselves. 2 of them are going to be truths. 1 of them is going to be a lie. Now that other person, they have to try to guess which one is the lie. If they get it correct, then they get to spray that person with water. If they get it wrong, then the person that was telling the truths and lies sprays that person with water. Now, if somebody says, I cheated on you, and they didn't actually cheat on that person, but then that person guessed that that was the lie, but then the other person didn't know that that's what they meant. They got somehow confused and they sprayed that person, thus insinuating that they cheated on that person who was their girlfriend for a time. Don't do that.
Got it.
Don't do that.
You see what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ian, what
This
did you
happened.
do?
That's
He
crazy.
did this.
Do you know? Have you seen this?
I have not seen it. I'm gonna be
Have
honest.
you seen this?
That actually happened?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
I got a little intel.
I was
Okay.
like, good
So I know a little
bit.
bit.
This is good.
No, this is
Keep
not.
No,
going.
it
This is not a
happened.
bit.
No.
No. It's
I love that. Juicy.
my darkest moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we still aired it.
Oh yeah.
Still-
Oh,
That's
oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Is it still up?
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got so many views.
Yeah.
That's
when he decided to
insane.
release.
We have to watch that.
I'm excited.
We have to watch that.
On that one.
Ian has 5.8 million views.
Jeez. Wow.
So the cheating video has 5.8 million views. Cool.
It's about to have 5.8 million and
But before we get into our truths and lies and saying if we cheated on each other or not, Noah and Arasha, great shirts. Where did you get those?
This? You're talking about this?
this guy right here.
We got that at Smosh.com.
Yes.
Okay, Chance, you're gonna go first. Give me your truths and lies.
I will. I learned to walk on my hands from circus classes. I prefer to eat shirtless. My mom saved me from a bar fight, physically.
Okay.
These are great.
The stakes already.
Have you all ever seen him eating shirtless?
No.
I feel like he would like
It does
I
seem
don't
like a
rules.
chance.
I don't
here.
think so.
I don't think he legally can.
I don't
without
think
permission
Chance is
from
the
everyone.
one.
That one's tough though, because it's a subjective one, you know? What he prefers.
Yeah. How old's your mom?
She's 22 years older than me.
Okay.
I thought you
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to picture. Like, would she be in a bar with you? On our upcoming video, "How to Win a Fist Fight" on the main channel for Let's Do This. You say you've never been in a fist fight, so I'm gonna say your mom didn't rescue you from a bar fight.
Is that your final answer?
You freaking bet it is.
That's crazy. That is so fun. Wow, that's therapeutic right there.
Wow, yeah, it just wipes right off.
Wow.
Not really.
Good outfit. I did not wear the right thing, but I do look cute.
I gotta know what they're.
I'll tell you,
I
she
bet
saved
it's-
me from a bar fight, so I didn't have to fight.
Oh,
She saved me from.
I
My
bet
mom
it's-
saved me from a bar fight.
It's the shirtless
Okay.
one, I bet.
The shirtless one is the lie.
I
I will
Should have
never
gone
eat
with
shirtless.
You do not
I
seem
do
like
not
a
want to get
shirtless.
sauce on my body. That's disgusting to me. I don't know why.
knew it. That makes sense.
But like marinara sauce on my buffalo sauce. Okay, now buffalo sauce. Right.
That's like your hot wax.
New
buffalo
kink
sauce.
amongst. Oops.
I knew it.
All you gotta do is shower. I don't know why
It
it's
just
such a
sound-
nasty
I don't
thing
know,
to eat
something
shirtless.
about-
I'm just saying you should try
know,
that.
and
Can I ask the
Yeah.
lead up to the bar fight? Do you mind?
Absolutely. So my mom worked at the. My mom was the bartender, and I was a food runner at the bar. And it was a patron at the bar who had just drank too much, and I was delivering the food, and I was like, oh, and he was like, can I get another beer? And I'd been told to cut them off because they'd been there all day, and I was just a food runner. I was like, oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to tell them that we can't serve them anymore. I was like, oh, sorry, we have to cut you off. And he was like, what? He was like, we have to cut you off. He takes his mug and throws it against the wall and it shatters. My mom sees this and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. My mom jumps over the bar and pushes this guy against the wall. Yeah, I'm like, I'm 16, my mom is like running marathons. She's like pretty, she's pretty like,
I love that.
yeah, oh, they got into a huge like pushing fight. And the guy, like, he was so drunk. And the lady that he was with was like screaming too.
Wow.
Tennessee is
Your
just
mama
different.
is the
I know.
shit.
Okay, what about these circus classes? Did you
Yes.
you actually took those?
Yeah, I took circus classes at the Actors Gym in Chicago. It was actually part of our curriculum in college. In our acting classes, we had to take like a semester of circus classes.
That's
I'm like
dope.
really good at walking on my hands and
Juggle?
like I can juggle. I
Wow.
can walk on one of those giant balls and like balance.
How about a
put your-
unicycle?
I can pogo stick. I can unicycle.
Can you put your head in a lion's mouth?
I haven't tried, but I'm sure I could. I don't know if the lion would eat me, but I could put my
Most
head-
likely.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. But your mom could come.
My mom
your
would
mom would
come
beat
and my
the
mom would
shit out
beat
of
the
that
shit out of the
Yeah,
lion.
exactly.
Her name is Jay. Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Shout out to Jay.
Jay!
Don't fuck with Jay.
Don't.
Okay, so Chance,
Yes.
you know, I when I was thinking of what are the things that you don't know, the first thought that comes to my mind and a lot of people at Smosh's mind is that you don't know Smosh videos.
That's true.
You don't know Smosh.
That's true.
So all of my truths and lies are Smosh video related.
This
Okay.
is good.
Okay.
So hard.
Okay.
So here we go.
Here we go.
What a bastard.
Really feeding
I should have
fans
said
here.
I've been studying a little bit.
Okay.
Don't set yourself up.
It's okay.
Okay, I shouldn't say
You don't
that.
know any of the references on our merch.
No, you're right.
We used to have an animated cartoon YouTube channel called Shut Up Cartoons. We used to have a YouTube channel called Vlog Brothers, which was Anthony and me vlogging together. We used to have a YouTube channel called Ask Charlie, which was a drunk guinea pig that would answer questions.
Do you know
I
this?
have not
Okay,
a
great.
clue.
That makes me feel better.
I have not a clue.
Shot in the dark.
I wish I could help.
Do you know?
I know a little bit, yes.
Okay.
There's one that I'm like,
Okay. So, in my head, animation costs a lot. So that sounds like I'm like, oh gosh, that would take a lot of time and like people to draw it. Like you'd need animators, and that's expensive and takes a lot of time. Guinea pig, I feel like you could do with like, oh, is it a real guinea pig? I'm gonna go with the first one, the animation.
The animation channel? You are wrong.
oh! Yeah! Oh!
No.
Yeah, no.
No.
So,
What is it?
we do have an animated cartoon channel called Shut Up Cartoons.
Shut up!
It
Shut
was it was
Smosh babies.
part of a thing that like YouTube funded some channels like way back in the
Oh.
day. Animation is expensive.
That's why I was like, there's no way.
Yeah, and it was expensive. And the other one that was true that we had was a YouTube channel called Ask Charlie. So I had a real guinea pig, and we made a character out of him where he was Charlie the drunk guinea pig, and we green screened my mouth onto him and made him like a drunk British guy. And we gave him.
Smosh used to be.
We gave him a whole channel. So Vlog Brothers
Yeah.
is actually a real YouTube channel,
But it's not.
It's ran by John and Hank Green, who are also OG YouTubers.
Got it.
I know those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Smosh.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I got in a motorcycle accident in Texas. My prom date helped me perform a heist to steal my prom tux. I got drunk and accidentally ordered 50 Arby's sandwiches.
I mean, haven't we all?
No.
Or have we?
A motorcycle accident. Okay. Now, when you say motorcycle accident, you hit a motorcyclist or you were on the motorcycle? You don't know?
That was slick.
Oh, that was slick.
You don't know?
That's how
Do you
bad the
know how
accident
to
was.
ride a motorcycle?
I do not know how to ride a motorcycle.
Were you riding on the back of a motorcycle?
It just says I got in a motorcycle accident.
Oh.
So the other person could have been the one in the motorcycle.
You were in the sidecar.
He gives big sidecar energy.
Don't do that.
In a good way.
I don't like that face. No.
The Big Apple.
No. What? New York.
That actually would be kind of cool.
That's so funny.
I would do it.
I would actually go to
Yeah, sounds kind of awesome.
without a doubt.
Okay, so what were the other ones?
Yeah, I'll give them to you.
The 50s Arby's sandwiches, and then what was the...
My prom date helped me perform a heist to steal my prom tux.
That sounds so cool. I want to believe that you did that. So I'm not going to say that was the lie, because that just sounds too cool.
Sure.
See, the first one sounds like a trick, right?
Yes.
The second one sounds like something you would have done. And then the third one is something that we've all done. So
Wait, 50 sandwiches.
why not?
You type in 5 and you accidentally hit the 0.
Yeah.
Why? It's not an
But
accident.
think about Chance.
He's a slender boy. He's a slender boy. Where do you fit all those? You know, yeah, that's true. Maybe he ordered like 10 and his lie is that it's 50.
Oh.
So, you know what? I'm gonna go with the Arby's one. I don't think you ordered 50
Ooh.
Arby's sandwiches.
I've never even eaten at Arby's.
Let's go!
Oh
There
no! Bye.
What is this?
Come on! I don't like the soft squirt.
Hard one?
No.
Okay, well, you're right. I did that.
Bleep out soft squirt.
Okay, the true
yeah.
story is I did get in a motorcycle accident. A boy that I was going home with from a bar, I was on the back and he was like, lean, and I leaned and
The
we were
wrong
coming
way?
off the no, right way, but I don't think he was used to having someone on the back, and we both leaned getting off the freeway, and it wasn't bad, but it was like we leaned and all of a sudden the motorcycle was over there and we were rolling. He had a jacket for me, he had a helmet.
Okay,
This is
good.
why you
Yeah,
don't go on a motorcycle.
I was totally fine. His mirror got broken off, but we were totally fine. He was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's totally okay. It was my
Yeah.
fault I leaned too much.
It's like
Well,
best case scenario.
Oh,
for
it was-
a motorcycle
I
accident.
know. I know.
Where in Texas was that?
Austin. Yeah.
Crazy things happen in Austin.
My prom date, Natalie Booth, we did sneak into the theater department. After school, we left a pencil in the band doors, and there was the only one without cameras. My high school had cameras all around, but the band hallway was old. My high school's 100 years old, and the band hallway is the only one that's from the original. We stuck a pencil in the door. We snuck into the theater department. Our teacher was still there, so we had to sneak around into the costumes, and we were like going through the tuxes because I couldn't afford a tux, and I didn't want to show up to prom without a tux.
Yeah.
Because like that would be so embarrassing, and everyone was so rich in my high school, and I was like, I know, isn't that sad?
This
And
is
she was like,
Footloose too.
she was like straight up like, I will absolutely help you steal a tux.
That's
I
awesome.
know.
Incredible.
That's sick.
Thanks, Natalie.
Wait,
Wow,
that's
Natalie.
like the cutest
Natalie.
story
Yeah.
ever.
Really cute. And at one point, the teacher did come into the like costuming department area.
Yeah.
And I
Did
was
you
like,
pretend like you were a mannequin?
no,
Oh.
no. I said, Natalie, get down, and I threw a bunch of clothes on top of her, and I was just like standing there, and then he walked out, and I was like, and she's like, I will never forget that chance, and I was like, I'll never forget you helping me steal a tux.
That's incredible. Shout out to
sweet?
Natalie.
Right.
Wow,
I
that's
love too
crazy.
that it wasn't like you trying to impress your prom date. You were like, no, I need your help.
No, yeah, 100%.
Like, you gotta
I was like,
help
we're
me.
in this together. We're gonna be in pictures together,
Exactly.
bitch. Like for the rest of our lives.
And she was ready.
I'm sensing a theme here of people doing things for you. Like
What do you mean?
Natalie helping you break in to
Yeah.
get your tux, your mom stepping in to take a fight for you.
What I'm hearing is people love me.
Yes.
And I love people.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
That's sweet.
That's what I hear.
I did have an Arby's party though.
Oh,
But there was no Arby's there. It was Arby's themed.
Wait, so
We've got the meat.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
We've
But
got
not
the
kidding.
meat.
you didn't
There-
serve Arby's.
No,
at
we
the
did
party.
not serve Arby's. Everyone had to bring a dish inspired by Arby's. There were like 60 people there. It was so fun.
Everyone
No.
just ate cold cuts?
What? There were cold cuts. It was like
what?
it was like what do you call those carnivals that are like fairs?
A fair?
Yeah.
Not a street fair.
Street food fair.
State fair. It was like state fair chic was the dress code.
Okay.
And then you were bringing dishes that were state fair chic. So like
State fair
Arby's.
chic.
I don't know. I've never eaten at Arby's. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Is it more Smosh questions?
You bet it is. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Jenna Marbles was in a Smosh original movie. T-Pain was in a Smosh original movie. LMFAO were in a Smosh original movie.
T-Pain was not in a Smosh original movie.
Final answer?
Yes. No way! You're joking!
You got T-Pain!
That's crazy. He's
This poor man. T-Pain! T-Pain!
T-Pain.
no
Yes.
Yeah.
way.
Oh, yeah.
T-Pain!
Well, you gotta
Oh,
explain
yeah.
what happens to T-Pain.
What?
What happens to T-Pain?
And wait, did we kill him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he dies in our movie.
By
would you kill
sandbag.
T-Pain?
Oh, that's right. He gets hit
Spoilers.
by a sandbag, and then he dies. And he becomes a ghost, and then he helps us out.
That's insane.
And
Yeah.
such a meme that T-Pain helps you guys in that movie. After he dies
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
becomes a ghost.
Wow.
Guess I need to watch your movie.
Yeah, we gotta
We
add
gotta
that
watch
to
the
screen.
movie.
Ghostmates, check it out.
Wow.
Ghostmates! Ghostmates!
That's blowing my mind.
Wait, so
Jenna Marbles was definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, so
was-
it
that
was
was Smosh the
LMFAO.
LMFAO was not.
They seemed like they would be, though.
I know.
They'd be down.
I've
for
been to
it.
their house. Up in the hills. They throw parties sometimes. Yeah. It looks exactly like you would think it would. Neon, big signs that have bulbs.
Oh wow.
Everywhere. There's
Brittany.
like fish tank.
Woo!
Oh, already?
Final round.
It's quick.
Big.
Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
I was kicked out of church for dressing like a woman. I got trapped on X2 at Six Flags for over an hour. I am banned from the Nashville Zoo.
What? Who
Did
are
Natalie
you?
try to bust a zebra out?
Yeah, for the prom.
She did not.
She's like, you know what would go great with this tux? A zebra.
A zebra.
Let's go, Chance.
That's true, a penguin.
Oh yeah, that's better.
Cool. It's like you hope it's not one of those. Like the zoo one, you just hope it's
The
not.
X2 one, I hope it's
I think
not.
I think
I
that
feel like
one's-
specifying X2. I believe that.
It seems.
You get a free ticket, I think.
I feel
if it
like you
happens
would.
to
That feels likely.
Free ticket.
Yeah. Did you get anything for it?
Yep.
What did you get?
I don't know.
Oh.
He dropped it on the next ride. He was on screen and it blew
You,
the
you
wind.
don't know what you got as compensation?
Nope.
You're not even gonna make something up? Interesting. So it must be the truth.
Is that what it is?
I don't- why
Or
are
it
you
must
looking
be
at
a
us?
lie because he doesn't know.
Look, I'm bad at guessing truths. These are truths or lies, okay? I think you got kicked out of church, but not for dressing like a woman. I think that one is the lie.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Oh, God, you got me right there.
Oh God! That suit is really. I don't know if it's working.
That's crazy.
It's
No,
like
it's working great. Except he shot me directly in the eye.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Wear your glasses.
I probably just have like Giardia
Yeah.
in my
What
left
kind
eye
of water?
now.
Where'd you get this water from?
Get it from
The
the
toilet.
stream.
Nah, I was just in Guatemala,
It's
and
a
I'm pretty
great-
sure I got Giardia. in
great
Guatemala.
jacket.
Oh, so yeah, what?
I was kicked out of church for dressing like a woman on my social media, but it wasn't even. I wasn't like dressing. I was for a sketch, but I was like pushing the boundaries. It's still on Facebook. I'm
For a sketch?
Another
It was
thing
for-
we need to watch.
Yeah, I did this thing called Triangle Face Tuesdays, where every Tuesday I would come out with a video and I'm just doing this face and then imitating other things.
Okay.
And it was Crazy in Love, and I was just dressed as Beyonce, and I was like looking hot, and I was like kind of like, ah.
Yeah.
And I had been hired at this church in Texas to do their summer camp programs. And should I mention them by name? Take them down? I'm just
No.
kidding. I won't. But they were like, I got a call, and this is after like 2 months of working for them, like doing the programming for the summer camp. So I'm like
Yeah.
writing the sketches, doing the themes, the t-shirts, doing all that stuff. It's like an old camp. And I got a call after I'd posted the video, and he was like, "Hey, Chance, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm great. How are you?" I almost said his name. "I'm great. How are you?" He's like, "I'm not doing too well." And then the conversation was, "We're gonna have to let you go." And I was like, "What? Wait, what?" Like, your values don't add up with. I was like, "Wait, what?" And I wasn't out at this time either. I wasn't even like experimenting with guys. I was very Christian. I was very like, this is the way. This is the
Yeah.
way. Like the Mandalorian. This is the way. No, but 100%. I had my helmet on. I was not out of there.
Was that the same time in Texas that you were on a motorcycle?
No, different time. Way different time. Motorcycle was really recently.
Because motorcycle was with a guy.
Sounds like Texas is not your place.
No, I've had
It's
to.
not for everybody.
No, that's probably true.
I'm sorry, I gotta skip to you. You're banned from the zoo?
Yeah, so we had took a 7th grade trip. My whole class is banned.
The whole class!
It's technically, they said the whole school because of our class.
They abducted some animals.
We were like chasing the geese around. One kid was like beating them up. One kid apparently
Beating up a goose?
Oh, he needs to go to prison.
One kid was like stealing from the gift shop. Another kid was, and this is all from my class. Another kid was in, I don't know. This is the rumors that he got into where the lions are, like in the back, not the lion, not into the lion,
But where the
cages,
zookeepers
but where
go?
the zookeepers go to like
Oh,
keep the
that's
lions.
awesome.
These
Right.
kids are so stupid.
7th
Yeah.
grade?
Where are the
7th grade.
chaperones?
Yeah,
Where?
right.
Chaperone.
Beating up the geese. Kids aren't big enough to beat up the geese, right?
Saving the kids from
There weren't
the bar
enough
fight.
chaperones. There were also
Obviously
like
geese.
40 kids to a class, and a lot of
Yeah.
parents. There was like 3 chaperones. No, there's
So the
honestly-
X2 was a lie.
Yeah, I have.
Oh.
I don't even know what X2. Oh, is it the one where you're on the wings?
X2
No,
so
no,
fun.
That's the one
Tattoo.
where you're like backwards, I'm pretty sure, right?
Oh.
You like
X2?
You
I don't
take
know.
it off.
I've never.
I've been to Six Flags.
Yeah,
I haven't been
X2
all-
isn't it this one and then they bring you all the way backwards?
No.
No, that's Superman, I think. X
The
guys-
one that goes like
They're not
this.
She was the one where
That's
you're like
Superman.
flipping around, I think.
I'm not from California.
Welcome to roller coaster time. All right.
All right.
What a ride.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Boom.
I think you're gonna get this one.
Okay.
And if you don't get this one,
You're out of here.
you don't want to line with our values.
You're done.
Oh, don't do that. Triggering. That's a trigger.
My values is that people have to know everything about me.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Anthony's the guy that I started Smosh.
Yeah,
Okay. Just making sure you knew that much. Okay. Anthony and I named our channel Smosh based on a sexual innuendo. Our most viewed video is called Beef and Go. I have a Madame Tussauds wax figure, but I do not know where it is.
You know it. You know it in your heart.
I feel like. Wait, what was the first one? Just remind me.
Anthony and I named our channel Smosh based on a sexual innuendo.
See, that feels true to me. Like Smash or something.
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
something like that. You're working through this too with me.
Also.
Yeah.
Also
so
here.
You're also working through this,
Yeah.
or you know it? You're working through
I
it.
don't know it.
Okay, the second one I feel like that's not the most popular video.
Which one?
Because,
Beef and Go?
because here's why. When we go to the channel website and it says some of our older videos, I feel like you would put if you're not putting the most popular one on the homepage, then that's a fluke. That's a big major fluke. And if it's there and I don't know, then me. But I haven't seen Beef and Go. I see if I can picture the page in my head right now, it's the link video.
He's really working to
link
show
wrap.
that he's seen the page.
I'm with you, Chance. I think it's the second one as well.
I
would
also think,
support
and the
you.
third one is what? Remind me of the third one?
The third one is I have a Madame Tussauds wax figure, but I
Right.
do not know
I
where it
believe
is.
that.
I believe that
I
too.
believe that.
But maybe he does know where it is. It's Madame Tussauds.
True.
Chance, I'm not gonna help you, but I'm the only one here who will 100% know all of the answers.
You know it?
Of course.
Okay.
When I was brought on, it was a requirement to watch every single Smosh video before. But I don't know if it was. He didn't tell us to do that. The company
Yeah,
did.
I was like, I
so I've
didn't
seen
There's
every
no
single
way
Smosh
I would have
video.
watched every video.
I know,
Hold
there's
on
too
now.
many.
Hold on now. Noah's talking about videos.
Right,
Out of all the facts.
right.
There's literally a video about each of those facts.
I don't know though. Would they seriously name their channel after a sexual innuendo? Yes, I
you're
think
going back
that
to
they
that
would. I don't know.
Have you seen any of their content?
But what does Smosh mean?
What does Smosh mean?
Like smashing?
Yeah.
But smoshing? I don't know, guys. I don't know.
Or like smooching.
They were young.
We were sophomores
They were young.
in high school.
See, now for some reason,
Maybe they
Question
did.
now.
see now for some reason, Smosh feels wrong.
Go with your gut.
Oh, like
Oh,
the
yeah,
channel
yeah.
should
The
be named
last
something
two.
else?
No,
Like
no.
you got a better suggestion?
I would like to go with the second answer.
Our most viewed video is called Beef and Go. Is that your final answer?
Unfortunately, it is.
Well, Chance. You're wrong. You're wrong. You are wrong. Our most viewed video is called Beef and Go.
Is it on the homepage?
It's the Smosh. It's gotta be Smosh. It's gotta be Smosh.
Oh, you got the pee-pee pants! You got pee-pee pants!
Wow, you're going
And
hard.
pee-pee nipples!
That is so embarrassing. Why would you do that?
Now everyone. Wait, can I guess? Is it Smosh?
It is, yeah. So Smosh was, our friend said that he went to a mosh pit at a concert, but he accidentally said Smosh pit. And then it became an inside joke between our friends.
That's why we got Smosh Pit.
I was gonna
Pit.
say, I was like, you seem like a smart enough guy not to name your whole entire channel.
Oh no, but
After sexual innuendo.
but then Smosh then became like an inside joke where it was like a fill-in for like anything. So we'd be like, oh, I smoshed your mom. So
it is
later
a
on,
sexual
no,
innuendo.
not necessarily.
I smushed your
you just
mom.
Never mind, I
No, it
take
was
back
just
my
Describe the
comment.
sexual innuendo.
No, it wasn't based on a sexual innuendo. It became a
that's
sexual
So
innuendo.
technical now. Yeah.
Based.
Yeah.
Fine, technical. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so Beef and Go has 107 million views. It became our most viewed video by accident because at the time, YouTube would not allow you to choose your thumbnails. It would just select a frame towards the middle of your video.
Oh, no.
And that frame just so happened to be, and it was not intentional, just so happened to be a censored picture of Britney Spears' vagina.
Ian,
Playing the
Is the
game.
last thing I thought he was going to
I don't
say.
like that.
So it got a lot of views.
Is it when she's coming out of the car?
Oh yeah.
I know
Oh
that
yeah,
picture.
that picture, yep.
I know that picture.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, we use it for like half a second in the video. We just like randomly mention it, and we have like a suspense accent, and we go "Dun, dun," on the vagina,
And that's what they chose?
and that was the middle of the video, and it became our thumbnail. We were like, okay, and then it was just like views.
That's sad because I've watched the Britney documentary and thinking about
Yeah, I
how
know,
the
I feel
public
terrible
was, yeah,
about
that's
it now.
sad.
Yeah,
Public
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
sucks.
But
Beef
I'm not
and
giving those
Go.
views back.
Titled it Beef and
No.
Beef and Go, and that's the
don't.
thumbnail. Who wouldn't click on
But the
that?
video,
Not the thumbnail anymore.
it's not the thumbnail
That's
anymore.
good.
Yeah, we
That's
changed
great.
it.
That's good.
So where's your wax figure?
So so Anthony and I do have Madame Tussauds wax figures. We're one of the
That's
first,
amazing.
one of the first creators to have them made.
Wow.
I definitely feel like I've seen a picture of
yeah.
Yeah,
They look
yeah.
weird.
We took them to the Smosh the movie premiere, which
Nice.
is an actual movie that we made.
Ghostmates or Smosh the movie?
Both.
Nice.
And
There's no more, though,
Then-
right? There's the only two.
Hey, we can
there's
hope
only two.
there's more.
yeah, we hope. So
6 seasons in a movie?
Then like I guess what they do with some of these wax figures is they kind of tour around, like they go to different Madame Tussauds.
Oh.
So last we heard they were in San Francisco in that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we stopped hearing about it. Like people stopped posting. We were like, oh, is it gone? And then like there was radio silence. And then like I don't know, 6 months later, somebody was like, hey, your wax figure, and it was just my wax figure now because it came as a set, and it was like
separated
me
you
pushing
guys.
Anthony over. Anthony was nowhere to be seen, and they put a VR headset on my head.
Oh.
And it was just like,
Oh,
he was just
no.
like,
Where are you?
chilling. I don't know. He's gone, and I need your help finding him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's f***ed up.
It's so sad.
you can't even tell who that is.
No.
Because that's really sad.
No, I think I became like an ad for like a crappy like off-brand
What
VR
if your
headset.
like soul is in there, like
could
that Black
be.
Mirror episode?
It could be. Those are my actual clothes. They
about
took.
wax
Such a movie.
I didn't know that I had to like give him my clothes. I had some nice shoes that I was like, oh, I have to give these over to you. Okay.
Why'd you give him the nice ones? Because it's your wax figure.
Because that's what I was wearing.
Oh.
Like
Oh.
when they like scanned us and stuff.
Do they measure your
And
butt?
then they were like, we're
They
gonna
measure.
take those.
They measure everything. Everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your big toe. Well, I got 4. Chance got 2, and guys, I gotta say, I think I redeemed myself.
Yeah.
What is that? Are you redeeming right now? Stop redeeming. Oh, he's redeeming. Good thing it's
hate
waterproof. It'll get trapped inside. All the
Wow,
redemption.
I didn't fuck up, guys. Let's go! Thank you so much. If you didn't see that that video that we're referencing, it's probably gonna go on the screen right now. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. And I think Arasha is gonna go for the next round of 2 Truths, 1 Lie.
I'm really
so.
nervous.
It's so
because
fun.
I
Try not to
don't
truth
like
it
to
for lunch.
lie.
The 2 Truths, 1 Lie. Bye.
Bye.